Hello. Ah, my mouth. Okay, there it is. Sorry. My webcam is kind of blocking. Alex, thank you so much for becoming a member. My phone stand is giving up on me, but that's okay. Leoha, hello. Wow, 2 hand cams in a row. Crazy. 2 sponsored streams in a row. Crazy. We're on a roll. We're on a roll. Today we have something very special. We have a awesome package. It is fucking huge. Fucking huge. This package is really big. Really big. This is sponsored. Okay, so this is sponsored in the way where I have not been paid to say anything nice about it. Gung Ho has just sent me PR kits. So I was sent it. So it's free. I didn't spend my money on these items, so that's why I have to say it's sponsored. But they haven't told me that I have to say anything nice about wait, why is I forgot my lighting is fucked. Wait, give me a second. There we go. A little better. Apparently Gung Ho heard that I really like Grandia and Lunar, and I actually didn't know that both were published by Gung Ho. That's like a new fact to me, even though I was a fan of both of those games. I am actually, so I have like a weird story about how I became a fan of these games. So back in the early days of YouTube, there was this meme that went around, and I've talked about this on stream before. There was this meme of this like cat in a box singing a song from Lunar. And the song is like, wishing on a dream that seems far off, hoping it will come today. That song. But then it's like really high-pitched and chipmunky. It's like, wishing on a dream that seems far off. It sounds like that. And it was like this video. It was like really sad because it was like this cat in a box and it was crying and singing this song, and like it watched other cats get adopted or have girlfriends or something, and it was like by itself. I saw that when I was like really young, like maybe in high school, and I was like, wow, this is really cool. I wonder what this song is from. And I think originally I thought it was like a Vocaloid song or something, but then I looked it up and it was a Lunar song. And so when the Lunar PSP version came out, I played the PSP version. So that was already a remake, I believe, because the original Lunar was on PS1, I believe. So I never owned a PS1. So I never got to play PS1 games. And then so the pipeline is crazy. That YouTube video got me to play the PSP version of Lunar, which I loved. I don't really remember shit from that version, but I played it and I enjoyed it. And then I really got into, and so during high school, I was really into Phoenix Wright. Like Phoenix Wright was like my favorite game in high school. You guys know the story. I almost like went to freaking law school because I was like so obsessed with Phoenix Wright. Anyway, I was really into Phoenix Wright in high school. Love the music. So the Phoenix Wright soundtrack was one of the soundtracks I just looped a lot. Then I got into Lunar. Then I started looping the Lunar soundtrack. And then I realized that they had the same composer. So I was like, wait, that's crazy. I really like both of these soundtracks so much. I'm going to look up who this composer is because apparently they're the same. Turns out this guy made another game called, or did soundtrack for a game called Grandia. I had never heard of Grandia at this time. This was like maybe in like 2012 or something. I hadn't heard of Grandia. So then I listened to the soundtrack and I was like, holy shit, the Grandia soundtrack is fire. This is such a good soundtrack. And then I became obsessed with Grandia, even though I couldn't play it at the time. And then Grandia came out as a remaster in 2016 for the Switch, I think. I want to say it was 2016 or 2017, somewhere around there. It came out as a remaster. I believe it was on the Switch. Maybe it wasn't 2017 then. Maybe it was closer to 2018. I played the remaster, but I didn't finish it because I just didn't have time. So anyway, it's like a weird thing, but I really love these games, even though it's weird because like for me, it's not actual it's sort of nostalgia, but it's not like real nostalgia. Like the nostalgia I have for Lunar and Grandia is not quite like the same nostalgia that I have for, like, for example, Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. Because Final Fantasy Tactics Advance, I literally played when I was in the 6th grade. Like I was a child. So like that's like an actual nostalgia, right? Like, oh, I played it when I was like a kid. Pokemon too, Digimon as well. Those are all like nostalgia things. But like Grandia and Lunar, I am like nostalgic for, but like in a way where it's initially really about the music that got me into it. Very strange pipeline. But anyway, that's my weird explanation for how my strange way of how I got into these franchises and why I'm kind of a fake fan, but I'm kind of not. But like, you know, whatever. You can call me whatever you want. I don't care. I really like both series. I don't like, if you ask me to name the characters in the games, I wouldn't be able to tell you because like it's not that level of nostalgia. But for example, one of my favorite games was Suikoden Tierkiriris, and that one I couldn't name you any of the characters either. So I think I can be a real fan and not be able to name the characters. I don't know. Maybe that's cope. Anyway, I love Suikoden as well. I'm just like a really big JRPG enjoyer, and I really don't talk about it that much because obviously, like, I don't know. They're not really good stream games, as I've talked about before, so I don't really play them on stream. However, we're gonna talk about that in a second. We'll get to that at the end of the stream. But let's talk about this press kit. So I was sent this press kit, and actually no, I'll just talk about it now. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna open this press kit. I haven't looked at it. I just checked that there were things inside of this box. It's a huge box. I believe we have the Lunar press kit and the Grandia press kit, and then after this, I'm gonna take a quick break in between to get some food and to set up. And then we're gonna do a fucking marathon of Lunar. So we're gonna play Lunar. I'm assuming we're gonna play for like 10 hours. That's my goal. Will I get to 10 hours? I don't know, but we'll see. That's the plan. The goal is to play Lunar for 10 hours tonight. Will we actually play for 10 hours? I don't know. It will depend on everything else because that's just how... You know how life can be. But yeah, that's the plan, because they also sent me a Lunar key, which was so awesome of them to do as well. So really excited to pick it up again. Hopefully we get to the boat scene. I think that's pretty early on actually, so I think we'll get there. But anyway, I'm really, really excited, and I hope you guys are too. JRPGs really don't do well, but you know, it doesn't matter. I'm dying anyway, so I might as well just do whatever fuck I want, and I want to play a JRPG, so that's what we're gonna do. Okay, let's open this press kit. There's so much bubble wrap in here. So much bubble wrap. So much bubble wrap. There's still more bubble wrap. Okay. Wow. Okay. Alright, so the Grandia press kit is not the full press kit because I'm pretty late to the party, so they sent me whatever they had. Oh my god! Okay, wait, sorry, I'm getting so hyped. Okay, first thing that we have in this box is, from Gung Ho America, the Grandia shirt! Is this not so cool? Wait, the design is so sick. Wait, this is so cool. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know he was handsome. I only remember his like sprite, and I thought he was like a little guy. Like I thought he was like a Shota. I didn't realize he was like a ikemen. I didn't realize he was an ikemen. This is so cool. Oh my god, I really like this like gradient. Like it's not black and white, but it has a gradient, and it's in that green that kind of is reminiscent of the, is it blue actually? That's Grandia's logo. But anyway, the transition's really cool. Yeah. Wear the shirt the whole stream. Okay. Okay, wait. I'm gonna wear the shirt. Give me a second. I'm taking my shirt off. You guys can't see, but I'm taking... Streamer takes her shirt off live on stream. Ugh. My shirt is off. Yeah! I'm topless. 1 second. Oh, whoa. I didn't notice. In the back, it says Grandia HD Collection. Okay. Okay. Throw my shirt over there. And I'm wearing it now. This is very comfy. Very nice. It feels like it's 100% cotton. I can't tell. I'm trying to read the machine wash cold. It's on the other side. Sage, thank you so much for upgrading your membership. 100% cotton. Yeah, you can feel it. You can tell. You can tell when it's 100% cotton because it feels nice. Like, cotton is slightly scratchy, but that's kind of like the point. Also, I just realized that it's kind of pixely, which is really cool. It's like intentionally pixely. Do you see it? That's really cool. It has like that sort of retro feel to it. Wait, this shirt is so nice. The shirt is so nice. I like it. I like it. I'm wearing the shirt. Okay. Shirt is on. Next up, let me make these look nicer. Next up, we have a pin set. I'm gonna open this so it's less reflective. Pin set with a green-haired waifu. See, the thing about green-haired waifus, and I was thinking about this recently, is that green-haired waifus were popular in the 2000s. Why are they not popular anymore? In the 2000s, every series had a green-haired waifu, and she was the hottest one. Why did we grow out of that? Why are we not doing that anymore? Anime makers, I need you to explain. Where are my green-haired waifus? I miss my green-haired waifus. I miss the Higurashi twins. I miss Chachamaru. I miss Lindis. I miss... Who else is an iconic green-haired? There's so many green-haired, like, iconic green-haired waifus, and we just don't get those anymore. What the fuck? Bring them back. Anyway, she was my favorite. Very clearly. The hottest one, obviously. So we got a pin set. I don't know what to do with pin sets though. I feel like I don't really like pin boards. I feel like pin boards just don't look quite nice. I gotta figure out like a nice thing to display my pins because I also have like the pins that I got from my Dona pins too. I gotta do that. And then we have I'm gonna remove the plastic because the plastic is reflective. This is really cool, but we have a Grandia Switch case. Isn't this sick? They really went ham on this. They really went ham. And it's a Switch case. It has a little strappy, so you can have a strap on it, and it has a little thing, and you can put your Switch here. Perfect size for your PSP. I don't know if I still have my PSP. I have my PS Vita still, but I don't know if I have my PSP still. Yeah, no, this is awesome. I've never seen someone give something so nice for like a press kit. But the printing looks bad on my camera for some reason, but it's quite clear. It's quite clear in actuality. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I don't know why my camera from far away makes it look so strange, but yeah. Got that. And then we have this mystery box. It says Grandia HD collection. Oh, this must be like if you bought like the special like limited edition one, maybe. I don't know what's in here. Time to open it. Oh my god, this is so cool. We got some artwork, the Grandia HD collection. We got all the waifus on one screen. And is this a tote bag? A tote bag? Wait, this is so cute. I don't know what this guy is. This guy's like your buddy guy, but I don't know what this guy is. I don't remember this guy. But maybe he looked different in the game. This is really cute. It is pretty small though. Like this isn't like a full tote bag. This is more like a book bag. Like you would hold this along with like your regular bag because it's probably too small for like school stuff. Ooh, it has a flat bottom. You know, like flat bottoms on a tote bag is so goated. If you guys own a lot of tote bags like me, you guys know what I'm talking about. This is so cute. Okay, this would be so cute. And then you put your waifu pin on here. That'd be super cute. Perfect size to carry your Vita. Put your Switch case inside the bag. It's big enough for it. And then we got some cool acrylic. Well, there's a lot of stuff in here. We got an acrylic diorama. Okay, wait, we're gonna assemble the diorama. Wait, this is so cool, you guys. I'm really I'm like actually shocked at how cool all this stuff is. I love old school JRPGs so much. They just don't make them like this anymore, you know what I mean? Actually, they do. I actually really don't like it when people say that. I actually really don't like it. I think I'm saying it as a joke. Ugh. But I think it's actually extremely detrimental to the video game industry to say stuff like that, so I'm not gonna say it. Even though I already said it. I can't open the plastic film. Are you guys bad at opening the plastic film too? Is it just me? Is it a skill issue? I'm trying, and I have long nails right now too. I am trying my darndest to peel up this film. If you guys are not aware, almost all acrylic things come with film to prevent the product from getting damaged during shipping. And once you get it, you're supposed to... Aha, I got it. You're supposed to find the end of it and peel it off. Put this. So the cool thing is, if you guys are not aware what an acrylic diorama looks like, this is actually a great example because we have this as our Symphoria anniversary merch too. So if you guys were curious as to what the Symphoria anniversary merch diorama is like, it's basically like this. So you have like a backdrop, and then you have these slots, and you put in the character. I'm not gonna peel them all off because it's gonna take me fucking forever because I'm really bad at this. They don't have the waifu. I mean, they have other waifus, but not my waifu. And then you put them together like this. Wow, that's reflective. And it's like they're like, it's like 3D. It has this 3D effect where they're like standing on a thing, and then there's a background. It's really cool, and it also looks as just like a really awesome display piece. Because sometimes if you just have too many standees, it kind of looks boring or like cheap when you just have like a bunch of them lying around. So the diorama really makes it look a little bit more classy and cool. So I'm gonna put that away because it's reflective. But we do have some other cool stuff in here. We have a tarot card type merch. Like it's like giving Munka. Oh, it's reverse. Okay, so pick your waifu. We got like the demure, the like probably like childhood friend-esque, you know, whatnot. And then you have like the sexy baddie on the other side. Choose your waifu. And then you get the best girl over here. You got them on a postcard. This is such a cute postcard. I really want like a better way to display like postcards and stuff like this. I love the Munka-esque art. Like I love Munka style, so like seeing anime characters in Munka style is always awesome. Okay, and then lastly but not leastly, I believe this game came out around 2000, which is why I didn't get to play because I didn't have a PS1. But there's a lanyard, but the lanyard's really cool. It has like all of the, if it'll focus, it has all of the character like sprites from the game. Isn't this super cute? With like different backdrops featured. It's like different times of day. It's really cute. I love pixel art, so this is like super, super cute. I personally don't have a huge use for lanyards though. But it's always good to have some on hand because sometimes you go to like a convention. I should put this in like my convention pouch. Like anytime I go to a convention, I should just like take a pouch with me and put this in there. Because sometimes conventions don't give you lanyards, and that actually is really annoying because then you have to carry around your stupid badge. You know what I'm saying? All right, next up. Let me get some water. Next up, we have the Lunar Remaster Collection. This one's really large. As you can see, it doesn't fit on screen. It has the pixels. Look at them. Oh my god, they're so cute. I'm dead. This box is huge. It's so large. This side has like clouds on it. Okay. I'm gonna have to open this somewhere else because I don't have enough space on my desk. Okay, the box, inside of the box, in the inside lid, has the Lunar Remastered Collection. So you have the first game, and then you have the second game. And you have them side by side like this. And then inside the box, there's a lot of cool stuff in here. Okay, first of all, we got another shirt with all the pixel art. This is so cute. I think I like the printing on the Grandia shirt better, because this kind I always get afraid that it's gonna, like, you can see it's like kind of I don't know, like I feel like this kind of printing gets fucked up really easily, so you have to wash it inside out. So I have to be really careful with this shirt. But this shirt is really cute. Let me see if it has anything on the back like the other one. No, it doesn't. Just the front, which is really cute. I like this. I like the design. It's very cute. And then I don't know what this is. There's a paper clip on it. What is this? Oh god, I'm like ruining the thing. I think this might be like a fabric poster. Time to put on a second shirt. No, I'll overheat and die. Oh yeah, this is like a fabric poster. But there's no like hangy thingy. Unless there's a hangy thingy in here. Nope. No hangy thingy. Oh no, I'm kind of scared because if you hang this like with pins, you have to like poke a hole in it. But I guess there's like a lot of room at the top, so this is really cool though. I've never seen merch like this. And the art is so good. The art is so good! Oh my god. We got the two protagonists and the two female protagonists. She's just peak. Her design is just peak. It's so good. Yeah, maybe I could use clips to hold it up. That's how I hold up my Dakimakuras on my wall. Okay. And then, wait, I didn't know that this was in here. I try not to spoil myself, and I didn't look at the list of items that are in it. But we have a desk mat / playmat. I didn't know this came with one. That's really cool. Okay, now we have a new desk mat to use. This is so nice. This is really thick too. I don't know if you can see, but this is real thick. It's like very hefty. This is a really nice desk mat. It's probably too small to be a desk mat, but it feels more like almost like a play mat. This is so cool. The print quality is really good too. I think you can tell, but the print quality is really good. It has double stitched edge and it's rubber on the back, like a thick rubber. And this is really nice. It's a bit smaller than my triple rare mat. You can't really see it, but it is super thick. Maybe like twice as thick as my triple rare mat. This is really, really, really gorgeous. The art really stands out. And I think like the contrast with the black background is making the art stand out even more. Like the print just looks really amazing. Oh my God. I'm really shocked at how high quality. It does look so good. This looks amazing. This is crazy. We got a lot more things. There's a lot of stuff in here. Okay. Next up, we got some more Munka-esque stuff, but these are trading cards. These are like they're not trading cards. They're like, well, they're kind of like trading cards. I think they're like supposed to be like bromide, like photo card type things, because the back is also like Lunar Remastered Collection. These are really nice. We got a Munka-esque art here. Oh my god, this one's so cute. I just love this like very retro-esque art. And if you guys are not familiar with Lunar had like a bunch of anime cutscenes in the game. And it's like that old 2000s anime feeling. It's so good. I really, you'll see when we play it tonight. This one looks really good as well. Then we got this guy. And we got our main girl here. She's the one that sings that song. We got the healer girl. And we got that other girl. I'm not familiar with Lunar 2, actually. I haven't played Lunar 2, so I don't really know the characters as well. I just know of its existence, and I always thought the girl in it was like super hot. Oh, we have a lenticular postcard. Lenticular. I haven't seen a lenticular anything in like 10 years at least. Maybe 15 years. It's really rare to see lenticular stuff. Ooh. We have the first game and the second game, I believe. Yeah. First game, second game. First game, second game. It's cool. Riri! Everything looks so nice with Lyra's as nice as here. No, that's you, Riri. I love you, Riri. I'm gonna have some matcha. Oh, my matcha. Everyone go give Riri lots of love. Oh yeah. Okay. There's so much stuff in here. Is this a bag? Oh, this is a bag. Oh, this is like, okay. Holy. There are 2 more dioramas. There's 2 more What the fuck? What are these? Oh, is this a box? Yeah, there's like a lid. So like, this is like a box and these are like you put them on, they're like walls. And then you put a lid on it. And then they have all these tiny little pixel guys that you can like put in here to emulate the game. Okay, wait, we have to make this one though. Peeling these is gonna take a second though. Anyway, have any of you guys played Lunar or Grandia yourselves? I feel like these were a little bit more underrated in terms of JRPGs. I feel like a lot more people played like if you say JRPG, people think of like Final Fantasy first. Not even a lot of people have played Dragon Quest, which is kind of ironic because Dragon Quest was one of my first JRPGs that I ever played. I don't know. I feel like I have so many JRPGs that I was like really fond of growing up. Love you too. Okay, I'm gonna go sleep. It's morning. Good. Why are you awake? Renona, it is like 6 a.m. for you. There was a Game Boy Advance remake of Lunar? Really? The art style reminds me of Record of Lodoss Wars. Oh, I've only played Record of Argarist Wars, but I didn't finish that game either. I went to after school and I had like one of the other guys that were at after school, he like loved Record of Argarist Wars. So he like lent it to me. And unfortunately, I think I still have. Do you guys have those things like where you've borrowed things from people and like back in the day when borrowing things was more of a thing to do, like games and stuff, and you never gave it back? It's not that I didn't want to give it back. It was just like, oh, I'll give it back when I finish playing it. And then I never finished playing it. And so I just never gave it back. You know what I mean? I didn't intend to keep it. It's like I also have like somebody else's copy of Kingdom Hearts 2. It's not my copy, but I have it because I borrowed it. I also have somebody else's copy of Persona 4 Golden. Yeah, but on PS3 you had to beat it. Did it come out again? Record of Argus Wars? The ones that I had was on PS2. Is it like a remaster or was it just like a port? I was the person on the other end of that couple games I'll never see again. Yeah, unfortunate. Who would ever do that? What's wrong with people that don't return things? Ha 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 ha. Couldn't be me. Klepto Leora. Honestly, I am surprised at how many people are actually klepto. Like, I think that was a thing that actually shocked me. I've only accidentally stolen things. I've never intentionally stolen things, but then I've met people throughout my life that were like actual kleptos. Like, not like people I knew, but like people who knew people I knew would tell me stories of like their roommates or their friends that were actual klepto, and like that was really surprising for me growing up. Like, I think I've mentioned this story before, but I had a friend whose roommate was a klepto, and she just like, she was like an actual klepto. Like, she couldn't help herself. It was like she was like diseased. Like, she would steal things from them and put it in her room, which was a shared room. So then other people would see her stealing things. Like, she stole another girl's mattress. It's like insane. Like, I think she like she just couldn't actually help herself. Like, she just like, no person would just take somebody else's mattress and think that they won't notice, right? Like, she was just like, how do you steal a mattress? She like took it from the other girl's room because they lived in the same house. It was like 4 girls living in this house, and she took it from her room and put it in her room as if nobody would notice. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, like, I think like some people are just actual klepto where they can't help themselves. I think just stealing for fun is different than being a klepto, in my opinion. Like, you can, like, stealing for fun is like, oh, hee hee ha ha, like, isn't it funny to steal something? That's different. I think people who are actual klepto, like, they cannot help themselves. Did the other girl get it back? I mean, yeah, because they were like, why is my mattress in your room? And they had to like confront her because she was just stealing random shit. Like, just random stuff. Okay, I think this side goes in here. I'm gonna do it on my lap because I don't want to dox myself accidentally because this thing is very reflective. So it's like this and then like this. Yeah, anyway, they had to like confront her. I think they eventually kicked her out because she just kept like stealing things. And she was also really messy and just like, you know, causing problems. Okay, all of these have little things on it, but I'm not gonna peel them all off because it's gonna literally take forever. Is there an image? Oh, you guys know me. I like to do, I'm very like loyal to the canon. What's canon? How do I make this canon? Okay, this is one side. This is the other side. Uh-oh. I need a picture. Might have a picture. Wait, give me a second. Maybe it's in my tweet. Okay, so the bad guys are on this side. Okay, my picture doesn't have it, but I'm gonna look for another picture. Okay, here we go. So this one is on this side and the fairies are on this side. The fairies are so... Wait, I can't see myself. Look at the fairies. Aren't they so cute? I know you can't really see it, but fairies are really cute. They're like really tiny. My Tamagotchi is crying. 1 second. He's angry and he pooped. He pooped. And he's angry, so I gotta praise him. Oh my god, what is he mad about? Oh, he's unhappy. Okay, now he's happy. Okay, let's see. How do I set this up? We're gonna set it up. She'll feed her Tamagotchi, but not her Digimon. Okay, you have to understand that Digimon requires me to get up. The Tamagotchi does not require me to get up. Okay, wait. This guy goes here. This guy goes here. This guy goes here. They don't go in very well because I didn't peel the thing off of them, but right now I just cannot be bothered. Wait, what? I'm missing a hole. I'm missing a hole. Oh wait, maybe this guy doesn't go there. I think this guy goes here. Goes here. This goes here. Eh? Sorry, I'm trying to copy the example. You guys know how much I like following the canon. Like Gunpla too. I like to panel line based on the example. Speaking of which, I bought some new Gunpla recently. I bought, I didn't know they sold these, but it's like a set of 4 Zakus. And they're like tiny baby Zakus. It's really cute. Okay, this one goes... And then fairies. We got the green fairy in the front. It's the nuclear Zaku family. We got the pink fairy in the bag. And then we got the conehead fairy over here. I don't think she's a conehead. I think it's just that she's supposed to be, you know, facing backwards, but that's okay. And then we got the walls. I've never seen one with walls. And hear how squeaky the acrylic is. Very squeaky. Really trying to get him in there. Okay. I've never seen a box like this. How do I get this to line up? How do I get this to line up? What is the best way to do this? I see what you mean by the reflection. It's very reflective. It's very I'm staying far away from it. Don't worry. Or I'm trying. Okay, wait. I'm gonna move this. Give me a second. I'm gonna try to fit this in somehow. It doesn't... I feel like it's kind of... Oh, no. Maybe I had it upside down. I didn't know it could be upside down, but I think I had it upside down. Oh, it's working. It's so squeaky. Okay, I didn't really fit in the stuff well, but I'll fix it later because I have to actually take out the plastic. But it's really reflective, but this is really cool. I wish I could show you without fear of doxing myself. You can see it has a very 3D effect to it. Jesus Christ, you're seeing my entire room. It has a very 3D effect to it. The sides are clear. And let me turn it around. Jesus Christ! It's like a mirror! You can see my Daki Makara right there. Do you see it? Do you see my Daki? My needy girl Daki? It's a literal mirror. I haven't put my I was gonna put my Bravern Daki right over here, but I haven't put it up yet. Anyway, it's pretty cool. Besides being able to see my entire room, it is pretty cool. I like it looks way cooler in person because there's less glare. But it is still really cool. I wonder if I have my glare filter thing. I don't know where it is. I don't know where it is. But yeah, this is really awesome. I've never seen something like this before. And what's cool is that because it's a box, this is good for displaying. And if you don't have a bunch of shit like I do, you won't understand. But the reason why a box is nice is that if it's a box, you can put stuff on top of it. So you can put other like acrylic standees or figures on top of it. So then you have vertical movement. You don't just have to stack a bunch of acrylics sideways. It's quite nice to have like a lid like this. I've never seen a diorama that has a lid. So this is gonna be really nice. It should be really easy for me to display in my bookshelf. And yeah, I'm really excited to peel off all the little plastics on all the little guys. But it looks really, really cool. I know you can't really tell because the reflection is so strong, but it has this really cool 3D effect that goes really well with like the pixels, and it goes well with just like the overall like vibe. It's really fucking hard to tell because the glare is just so bad. But I promise it looks really cool. I'm admiring it from myself, like by myself on the side, and it just looks really fucking sick. Like I can't wait to display this. I think this is gonna be like a really awesome display piece. It's really squeaky though. I don't know if you can hear the squeaky. I just like that it's a box. I've never seen it like a box before. And I like that I can put stuff on top of it. Like the other diorama is cool, but I've seen dioramas like that before. I haven't seen one like this where I could literally put stuff on top. Excited to display that. This is not related, but if you guys are curious about my Bravern Docky, he's like sitting in a draw me like one of your French girls pose. he's like, I don't know if you can tell because it's really big because it's a Docky, but he's laying down. God, it keeps getting caught on my fingernail. So on one side, which side is this? Oh no, wait, this is the one where he's like an anime girl. He's posing with his arm up, like you pushed him down on bed. And then this one is the draw me like your French ladies one. You can see his hands on his hip. Got his legs. Yeah, he got the whole walkie. You want some gunpla? You want some mech walkie? Just kidding. Or am I? Or am I? Anyway, my prized possession, my Bravern Docky. It looks so cool. Okay, anyway, that's completely has nothing to do with what the stream is about. Okay, I kind of sped run through it because I really want to focus today on playing. Oh, I knocked my thing over. On playing the game. And I want to show you guys the game because as cool as all the merch stuff is, I think the game is really where the game shine. It's a game after all. I don't know if you can purchase any of this merchandise. I believe this might be like a for influencers only type deal, but who knows? Maybe there is, and I think they've done like giveaways for it. So you can definitely go check out the Gung Ho America Twitter page, and you can stay up to date on the latest cool news if you're also a fan. And maybe you're not a fan, but you're gonna watch me play today, and then you'll become a fan of the franchise because the game is actually good. The game's from the 2000s, so if you like 2000s RPGs like Lunar and Grandia, I highly recommend checking them out. I believe they're like on every platform, like Switch, Steam, and like PlayStation as well. They gave me a key for Switch because I asked for it on Switch so I can play it on the go. But so that means I have to set up my Switch. So we're gonna do a little bit of like it's gonna be like, you're gonna have to give me about like an hour I need to move my Switch stuff here. I gotta like set it up, make sure that it's working, and then I gotta do like a bunch of other stuff to make sure that it's working. Actually, I should probably set up a stream and raid into myself, and then, you know, you can... All right. 1 second. Create. New vidya. Schedule stream. Schedule stream. We're gonna play Lunar Remastered. Why does it keep doing that? Okay, and the thumbnail is gonna be the same thumbnail because I have not prepared one yet, but I'll switch it out once we get there. It's part of the things that I'm gonna have to do in this hour intermission. We're gonna set it for 3:45. So we're gonna have a quick just to recap, we're gonna have a quick intermission, and we're going to, in that hour, set everything up, and hopefully it'll be shorter than an hour, but I'm not gonna bet on it because I take a long time to set things up sometimes. Thank you again to Gung Ho for the cool stuff. I didn't want to dwell on the stuff too much, even though I wanted to show it off, because I want to really focus on the gameplay. So I hope you guys are looking forward to the game, looking forward to playing a cozy JRPG with me. JRPGs are my favorite genre. I would say that within the JRPG genre, my favorite is probably creature collecting, but then my second favorite is just like normal turn-based RPGs. Well, I don't know. I would say it's like creature collecting, tactics, and then turn-based. But the thing about tactics is that I'm really picky about it. So just because it's tactics doesn't mean I'll like it. But like typically turn-based RPGs, like I can never go wrong with. I'm not gonna be like super picky about it. So I don't know. I would say they're kind of in the same realm. But like those are my three like top. I know it's hard to tell because I don't play those type of games on stream. Well, I think you can tell because you can tell that I really don't like ARPGs, for example. I like FPSs on the other hand, but I'm not a big fan of ARPGs. I'm not like, you know, huge into like platformers or anything, for example. Have you tried Expedition 33? I have not, but I really want to. I just don't have the time for it right now, and I know it's like a fairly long game. Maybe in the future I'll try it out. I feel like it's not a very good stream game either though, so I don't know, we'll see. Still holding out for fighting games? Yeah, no. Fighting games are definitely not up there. I would say TCGs are up there. Fighting games definitely not. Not a big fighting game fan. Fighting games to me is math and homework, okay? And I don't like math and homework. I like design of fighting games like Melty Blood. You guys know I have like micro trauma from Melty Blood, and Blaze Blue I also have micro trauma about, but I love those two games and their stories and the characters a lot. Dark Horse option NBA 2K. Okay, I do have the game, but I can't say that I am much of a sports game fan either. So anyway, we're gonna play Lunar. I know JRPGs aren't everyone's favorite thing, but I hope you guys will consider hanging out and checking it out because I really love this franchise and I would love to share that with you guys too. How do you feel about Smash as a fighting game? If you like it, Granblue might be to your liking. Smash is like one of those things. It's like handball for me in elementary school. I play it. So Smash was my first GameCube game because it came with my GameCube at the time. And I used to play with my dad for a little bit. But it's kind of a complicated situation. But anyway, not for very long. But I played with my dad for a little bit, like when it first came out. And I played like with my sister a bit, and I also played with like my brother, my cousins. But it was one of those things where like everyone else was a lot better at it, so I didn't really like playing it. I preferred playing, if we were gonna play a party game, I'd much prefer playing Air Ride or Diddy Kong Racing, because I felt like those games I had a little bit more of a fair shot at, even though I'm not good at racing games. But Diddy Kong Racing is kind of different, like the balloons and stuff. Anyway, Smash is like not up there for me. Like I know that for a lot of people it's like their favorite game ever, and I think it's a cool game and I really loved it growing up. I like the concept of it. I played Kirby in Smash, if you were curious. I also played all the Fire Emblem characters. That's like pretty odd, like, you know who I am. Like who would I be if I wasn't playing the Fire Emblem characters? Though Kirby might be a little bit more of like a surprise one, but I feel like every girl growing up played Kirby in Smash because Kirby was really easy, because he was really forgiving in terms of like dying. Anyway, I would not consider myself a huge Smash person. I'm just not like a fighting game person in general. I think part of my problem, hear me out, part of my problem is that I'm not competitive. That's like, you guys have probably now in the 3 years that you guys have known me, and maybe more for some of you guys, I am not a competitive person at all. Like, I am probably the furthest from competitive that you will ever see from anybody. Like, I really do not like competing with people, and it makes me really anxious to compete with people. I don't even like winning. Like, if I'm playing against randos, so like if I'm playing a TCG, and if I'm playing against randos, or if I'm playing against a computer, I don't really care. If I'm playing an FPS and I'm playing against like randos, I don't really care. But because Smash and stuff tends to be more like a party game, and like, you can tell me that it's not, but let's talk. If you want to talk about netcode, we can talk about netcode. Anyway, I do not consider Smash a competitively like game that you could play with randos. I'm like really not like, even like TCGs or FPS, like I'm only competitive in the sense where like I want to perform well, as opposed to like I want to win or I want to be better than somebody else. Does that make sense? I think like to be really good at competitive games, you need to have that like sort of insane drive to be better than other people. And I'm not really that person. I am very much like happy to accept other people being better than me. I'm like, yeah, you're way better than me at anything. I think you like competitive team games, like the spelling one you played recently. Yeah, but like that's like the stakes are very low, right? It's like very silly. But like even in stuff like that, like I would feel really bad if I were really good and I was just like steamrolling people. But I feel like people who are truly competitive would be happy to do that, for example, right? So I don't know. Like, I think it's fun when it's like no stakes. Then I can get competitive and silly, but like I get just really anxious. I think I just had like a lot of bad experiences playing games with people who have like anger management issues, and then when you play a competitive game, they just get like a little too competitive, and I think it just makes me really, really anxious to win, if that makes sense. I think that sounds kind of crazy, but like I think if you've had that too, you kind of know where I'm coming from. It's like when you play party games, like you play Mario Party, and then some people takes it too seriously, and then they get really mad at you, and then now you're like really anxious to ever beat anybody in anything ever again, because now you feel like they're gonna get mad at you for winning. Anyway, it's probably really deeply rooted trauma, as everything is. But I'm just not like, I'm not into competitive games. And I think the thing about fighting games in particular for me is that it's a lot of homework, and homework is the reason why I stopped playing Arknights, for example. Like, I do not like games that require homework. I like games that, like, even otome games, I really hate having to look up like guides for routes. I mean, I'll do it, but I don't really like doing it. TCG, wait, isn't TCG competitive? Yeah, but like to me, TCG isn't homework. Like TCG is a little bit more linear in my head. Like it's like easier for me to figure out. I don't have to like practice. So like the idea of having to practice your like, you know, like you do the left and you turn it and then you press A, B, and then you like doing those motions. Like I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Like I'm like, it's just not happening. So I could just never get good at it, right? Like I feel like it's just one of those things, right? Like Kirby's really easy because I just down B a lot. I don't have to think about it that much, but I still don't like being competitive in party games. So that's like a different subsection, right? But then like fighting games, it's just like too much homework. So I'm just like not into the homework. It's like when I play Apex, like I love Apex and I really enjoy playing Apex, but you guys have seen me play Apex. I can play Apex for like 50 hours straight, which I literally basically did on stream, and I still won't remember names of guns. Like, it's just not gonna happen for me. That's just, like, I don't know. That, like, homework is hard, and I have really bad memorization skills, so for me, it's not easy for me to play those types of games. Whereas to me, TCGs or turn-based JRPGs or tactics JRPGs or creature collectors, which are usually turn-based RPGs, tend to just be like logic-based. So like if I read the thing, I'm reminded of what it does, and I have like time to think about it, and I don't have to rely on like brute force memory, if that makes sense. I don't know. Maybe I'm just like blabbering and you guys have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about, but that is my weird spiel about why I like certain games and why I don't like certain games. I also just really like story-based games, which is why I like JRPGs so much. So anyway, let's take our little break. I'm gonna try to set up. I probably should have set this up yesterday, but I was like really busy after my stream yesterday. So we're gonna stop, set up, and play Lunar for hopefully around 12 hours. I guess we won't get to 12 hours because it's already 3 p.m. So if we start at like 4, maybe we'll get like 10 hours. So we're aiming for like around a 10-hour stream with like a break in between for a dinner. Okay, let me go set up. Let me get something to eat, and I'll see you guys very soon for a playthrough of Lunar. We won't finish it probably. But we're gonna get through as much as possible, and if we have more time, which we probably won't because there's only a week left of my time here on this earth. I don't know if we'll have time, but I don't know, we'll see. Maybe we could make an exception. I don't know. Okay, we'll see you soon. Bye bye.